Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We are talking to Will Powers about various subjects right now and seeing if he happens to have found or seen John Marsh anywhere. So, let us continue. Monster movie! It seems they're putting a lot of work into this movie. That's because this is our first attempt at making a sequel to an old classic. Global Studios is pouring their heart and soul into this one. I wish they put that much effort into making a new Steel Samurai series. Aww, Miles! What role are you playing this time, Mr. Powers? I'm playing the Mighty Mozilla.
Wow, you're the main character!
Well, much obliged. I'm wearing a full-body costume again, so my face won't be seen this time either.
I see. That costume sure is cool now. I want to try wearing it too!
Oh, that thing weighs a ton, Kay.
I know! How about next time you let me get in the costume? Maybe just the horn part.
That's not really possible. You can't get inside the horns.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all.
I don't think that's what he means. John Marsh. I would like to ask you some questions about John. About John? I heard about it from the girl on staff. How he suddenly vanished from right in front of you guys. That's just like him.
Does he do that a lot?
I'd say so. During filming breaks, if you even took your eyes off of him for a moment, he'd be gone. Do you have any idea as to where he might have gone? I don't know, but I ran into him as he was leaving the film lot.
What? Really? Where did John go?
I saw him get in the trailer, but when I was checking the equipment, he was gone again. The trailer? There might be some traces of him left behind. Mr. Powers, could you show us the trailer? Sure thing. It's a bit of a mess right now, though. Let's take him up on his offer and examine the inside of the trailer. Let's do that, then. Hey, he let us through! Awesome! Okay, let's examine this trailer. Pieces of film equipment have been placed here. Are you filming today? No, we had to stop filming for today, since a box has disappeared. A box? What is he talking about? Yeah, there was some equipment in that box. I take my eyes off it for a few seconds, and look what happens. Aw.
So there's a thief among us!
Exactly what was stolen? Nothing much, actually. Just a box is missing. Okay. But it's apparently important enough that you have to stop filming.
Why would someone steal a box? Personally, I would have taken the stuff inside.
They probably wanted the box more than whatever was inside. They planned to put something inside the box. Oh, that's a good plan. That's a good idea. Okay. So, let's look at the equipment next to the... Wait, I looked at the equipment next to the trailer. So, am I looking at the actual trailer? About John's seat. It's over there, where that backpack is sitting. Something is sticking out of the bag. This is a tape. Huh? It's a tape for filming. Why does John have one? Did he film something? This might be a clue. Is there any way to check its contents? We have a monitor to look over the footage that was filmed. We can use that. Now then, let's see what's on the tape. It looks like when John was practicing. John was practicing by himself. The monster's footprints can be seen as well, so this must have been recorded last night. He does that sometimes. When he's not happy with his performance, he'll sneak onto the set to practice by himself.
Wow, he really is hardworking.
He sure is. Although he's young, he's a real pro. He never rests until he's satisfied. Then again, I can't say that I approve him using the equipment without asking. John is able to operate the equipment all by himself. More or less, if it's just basic filming.
Huh?
What's wrong? Why isn't John on the scene anymore?
I think he ran off somewhere just a few seconds before this.
Did he go somewhere while the camera was still recording? The tape ends here. It looks like this was all that was recorded.
No one else was on camera except for John.
Interesting. It's already 12:30.
I wonder how Miss Courtney and the others are holding up.
How long will they be able to prolong the trial?
We gotta hurry and find John.
Indeed.
Aw, heck no, that ain't how it's done.
Oh, these two.
You ain't gonna catch a scoop like that. Sorry, Chief. What am I always telling ya? We're beasts, scoop-eating animals. It's scoop or starve. No story, no glory. You gotta get fired up. Yes, sir. I expected of my mentor.
Oh boy. They're here. It's those noisy reporters.
Hey, they came here too. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go talk to them.
Good grief. If we must. Unfortunately, yes. Alright, let's talk to Lotta first. Did I present? I did present last time. Did Miss Swift call you her mentor just now?
She sure did! Nicole is my #1 pupil. She says she's fell in love with the photos from our scoops. Even if our jobs are different, our passion for scoops is the same, let me tell ya. Ever since then, she's been all cute like calling me stuff like Master and Chief.
So she fell in love with Miss Hart's photos. I guess you could say, like teacher, like student.
She's still got a ways to go and gather information, but her passion's a match for mine. Seems like she was trying to catch the scoop about Mozilla's appearance. She's been circling around these parts all day long. Circling around this area? Maybe she witnessed the kidnapping. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like we'll need to hear what she has to say.
Indeed. We need more information about John. Let's show Miss Swift that piece of evidence and ask her about him. We'll do that after we're done talking with Lotta. Now that the black market auctions are over, what are you aiming for next?
Ain't it obvious? The mighty Mozilla! I'm going after Mozilla! Who would have thought that while I was staking out the black market auction at the Grand Tower, that mighty Mozilla's footprints would show up right next to the tower?
Is there really a place that would publish a story like that?
Don't treat me like a fool! I've got 1 or 2 valued clients lined up. Actually, there's a newspaper company here at the Grand Tower. Me and Nicole go there all the time. Well, we always get turned away at the door, but still.
I wouldn't exactly call that a valued client. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Nicole. Oh man, Nicole, what's up? Been a while.
If it ain't Mr. Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Miss Swift, why are you here? You were set up as the suspect for the murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. You will have to submit to police questioning later. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime.
For some reason, my questioning was stopped all of a sudden. After a while, they just let me out and told me I could go home scot-free. Must be some kind of message saying I need to keep on doing my best out there, I reckon. Well, they did give me a pretty stern warning not to reveal anything about the case.
In the official statement released to the public about the assassination attempt, Miss Swift was not involved. That must have been the reason why they let her go.
But Mr. Edgeworth, attempting to silence Nicole like this is like trying to plug a leaky dam with your bare hands.
She was quick to say something so harsh.
I quickly put together the full details of everything I knew about the case, sprinkled in some of my own dramatization, and brought the article to a publisher. But for some reason, I haven't gotten any replies yet.
Oh, Nicole. Were they pressured to keep quiet, or were her dramatizations simply too much? Both are probable, so I'm not sure which is true. Nice! Alright, actually, I'm gonna present the Yatagarasa badge.
At that moment, the prosecutor presents his evidence. A faintly shining Shining, what'd you just show me?
Never mind. Looks like she doesn't know anything about it. Aw. Alright. What information were you trying to collect here at the Grand Tower?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still don't get it, do ya? If you want to ask the reporter a question, you gotta give her something first.
Do you mean information that can be used in an article?
Bingo! Give me some info that'll make for a good article. If you ain't got something like that, I guess we won't be talking.
I also need some information about John. Let's show her that piece of evidence and try asking her about him. Alright, we'll do that. Let's present the commemorative photo. Where is it? There we go. Miss Swift, I'm sorry, but about this photo.
You ain't gotta say it. I know exactly what's going on.
What do you mean?
You're searching for him, ain't ya? That boy.
What?
Things are still pretty tough for you, I see. Miles Edgeworth, the man of the crime. The man of crime. Wherever he goes, dead bodies are sure to follow. Or something like that.
Wow, Nicole. That's a terrible reputation to have.
Who would have thought? This time, there'd be a kidnapping incident.
Oh, she knows about that already.
What? How'd you know that? Shh. Could you keep it down a little? This material's top secret. I ain't even told my mentor about it yet. Yo gotta keep it a secret for me. If she finds out, I'll be a goner.
Why do you know? Judge Courtney should have only told us.
I ain't telling that to anyone. Not even you, Mr. Prosecutor.
It seems this reporter still hasn't learned her lesson.
You can give me the stink eye all you want. I still ain't telling.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're gonna pester you anyway.
Do you know something about it? Truth is, I done saw it myself. A boy being taken away by a couple of men in black.
Oh.
What? Where'd they go? That I don't know. They were too far away, so I lost sight of them. Darn it! But at least we know what the criminals look like.
Yes, a pair of men in black. Alright, well, I think we got a bit of logic we can try to see if we can put together. Let's see. We had two men, and they were in black, possibly? We've now collected some testimony regarding the culprits. Miss Swift says she saw two men slip away with John. Furthermore, the taxi driver says he picked up two men in his taxi.
They must be the same guys!
It seems likely. However, there is still a problem. According to the taxi driver, the two men were alone. John wasn't with them. He might have been inside that box.
Yeah, you're right. That is a problem.
Alright, let's see. The stolen box, and John wasn't with them. What if the kidnappers stole the box?
You mean they...
Exactly. They took it in order to carry John inside it.
John's a tiny kid, after all. Then the reason the taxi driver didn't see John was because...
It's likely he was put in the trunk as the kidnappers' luggage.
But why did they need to go through all the trouble of hiding him?
At first, the kidnappers must have intended to abduct him without being seen. However, they didn't anticipate all the policemen in the plaza.
I see. If they tried to just walk away with him, they would have been spotted.
Just the mere presence of policemen would have been a sizable threat.
I get it. In that case, we've got to ask the taxi driver.
Did the two men you told us about earlier have any luggage with them? Yeah, they stuffed a huge box into the trunk.
Then that's that. Those guys must have been the kidnappers.
Do you remember where you took those men? Sounds to me like something serious has gone down here. If you like, I could take you to the same place I took them.
Let's do it, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, thank you for your help. No problemo. Just leave it to me. Thanks, Mr. Taxi Driver. Appreciate it. Vroom vroom.
That taxi driver drove way too fast. I don't feel too good. Mr. Edgeworth, are you alright? Your face is really pale.
I'm fine. The driver said they came to this house's garage.
This must be where those two men brought the box. Mr. Edgeworth, look at the nameplate on the door.
Nameplate? What? Blaze the Best.
So this is the chairman's house.
Does that mean the one who kidnapped John was Blaze the Best? Oh. Blaze should have already been arrested, though.
The garage doors is unlocked.
You really do have a good eye for this sort of thing. It smells like motor oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby. Damn, look at that bike!
Excuse me, we're coming in. Anybody home?
Doing something like this, it's as if we're a couple of petty thieves.
Shh, be quiet. Right now, we're great thieves. Have some self-awareness.
She scolded me. Nobody's here. For now, it looks like we can get through this without being arrested.
This isn't the time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. Let's go look for treasure.
We are looking for John, not treasure. Alright, well, we'll check the chest in a second. What are these gloves? Excuse me.
I found something good.
These are mechanic's gloves. You wear them during vehicle maintenance or when you're working with machinery.
They look really stained with motor oil.
However, they are also horribly stained with dirt. Could the gloves have gotten this dirty just from maintaining the bike?
I don't really like Blaze, but these gloves are pretty cool.
Yeah, with the words death spelled out.
Do you think we could come up with some reason to take these with us?
When you say it like that, it makes it hard for me to take them as evidence. We're doing a Phoenix right. Let's take evidence away from the crime scene. Anyway, let's check. This large box. This must be it. This is probably the box that Mr. Power said had been stolen.
So John was stashed in this box and then transported all the way here.
Please don't talk about people as if they are objects. However, if that's the case, there's also a possibility that John is still somewhere in this garage.
Okay, let's go look for him. Our honor as the great thief and her assistant depend on it.
Good grief. So the box is empty. There are large tools hanging on the wall, such as a sledgehammer and a shovel.
It's a lot bigger than the gavel Miss Courtney carries around. If I ever become a judge, I'd want my gavel to be this big.
Swinging such a huge gavel in court would be intolerable. Please don't.
Aww, then I'll just swing the shovel that's beneath it instead.
That has no business being swung in court or elsewhere. Please don't. Oh.
There's someone inside!
What? Oh, shit. What? Is it John?
John, we're coming to save you! Huh?
This is... Sebastian! You're... Sebastian.
What? Why? This is Blaze's house, right? That would mean...
Yes, it should also be Sebastian's house. So then, why is he... Kay, go help him out. Oh my god, Sebastian, what?
If it has to do with ropes, just leave it to Kay. Here I go! A little pull over here and a quick tug over there. Are you alright, Sebastian?
He looks a little worse for wear. Why were you tied up in a place like this? How should I know? You guys don't know anything about me! Sebastian? It's because we don't know. That's why we're asking you. Yeah, Sebastian, what the hell?
He's completely shut off his heart.
Let's go get Athena! No. Indeed, if it comes to this, I suppose I have no choice but to use that.
You mean...
I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state. It's like kicking a man who's down. Then why are you smiling about it?
Will it be alright? His mind might break if you corner him too much, you know?
Yes, I am aware of that. I will try to be careful. Good grief, I wonder how this will turn out. I've never held back against anyone before. Oh dear, Sebastian. After running out of the meeting room this morning, why would he be here of all places? You guys! You don't know how I feel! Holy shit, 5? He's gone through a lot of shock. He must be on the verge of an emotional meltdown. It can't be helped. At times like this, I must quietly listen to what he has to say. No one tells me anything! I'm always the one being left out like an idiot! I should try to answer his questions as best as I can. Considering how fragile he is, I won't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings and try to calm him down post-haste. Come on, Sebastian. Could you please tell me what's on your mind? I don't wanna! It's not like you'd listen to me anyways! I'll pretend to listen? No, that's horrible. What's wrong? Normally you'd be shouting objection right about now! Hold it! You're serious? You're really going to listen to what I have to say? I can understand the shock you went through after what happened with your father. It wasn't just Pops! This morning, I lost everything! Oh, you poor baby. Everything I have was given to me by Pops. Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, just what am I supposed to believe in? Believe in yourself. If you can't believe in others, then at least believe in yourself. You'll need to gain experience on your own, but if you require wisdom, I can lend you a hand. Ever since I got locked up, I've been thinking. Am I too inculpable to be a prosecutor? Incapable. Which one was it? Oh man, Sebastian. I believe it's incapable. I believe incapable is the word you are looking for. And judging your own ability is not an easy task. Sebastian, little by little, you are growing. Sebastian, would you tell me your side of the story? I understand. What should I talk about? He seems to have calmed down slightly. I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the kidnappers. Now then, tell me what you heard and saw. Why were you tied up in your own home? Why were you tied up in your own home of all places? That's what I'd like to know! I'm the victim here! How would I know? Wait and see. Stop playing victim. I was really scared being locked up alone, you know? Did your abductors happen to say anything to you? I don't really get it, but one of them said, "Don't blame us. Blame the owner of this house." Oh? Isn't the owner Blaze the best? The owner of this house. Wouldn't that be Blaze the best? Huh? Pops? I get it. Someone who hates Pops must have taken me hostage. No, considering the situation, that seems unlikely. The connection between Blaze and the kidnappers. This could be a useful clue. Who kidnapped you? Do you have any idea who the kidnapper could be? Of course I don't! If I did, I would have told you already! Let me try using that clue. Blaze was behind the kidnapping. A kidnapper can easily use his own home to hold someone's captive. Sebastian, you were kidnapped by your own father. What? It can't be! Was he going to kill me because I was a nuisance? Of course not. Maybe? Oh my god, that's horrible. Would there be any reason for him to take your life? If his son was found dead in his own garage, Blaze would be suspected immediately. I see. Then why was I kidnapped? Kidnapping his own son. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be after any ransom money. There must be some other reason why Blaze ordered the kidnapping. This could be a useful clue. Do you know the kidnapper's objective? Do you know what the kidnapper's objective was?
What are you saying? What else would a kidnapper want besides a ransom?
Let me try using that clue. Blaze had another objective. Kidnapping his own son in order to demand a ransom wouldn't make much sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you notice anything strange when you got kidnapped?
Oh, as soon as I answered their questions, they just took me away.
What did they ask you? They asked you a question. Tell me what they asked you.
Ah! Don't glare at me like that! I think they asked me, do you know Courtney?
I see. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fall into place. Blaze and the kidnappers did not intend to kidnap you. Their objective was John Marsh. They were planning to kidnap Judge Courtney's son, in order to have Patricia Rowland declared not guilty.
Justine has a son, and Warden Rowland gets declared not guilty.
I suspect the kidnappers mistook you for John Marsh.
All of this was a mistake? Wait, maybe that's why back then.
Did you just remember something?
No, it's nothing. I'm useless anyways. Just leave me alone already.
This is bad. He might be at his emotional limit. I must get him to tell what he remembered and try to calm him down as well. Oh shit. Based on how distressed Sebastian looks right now, it must have been quite traumatic. I'll need to help him get back to his feet. What did you remember? What did you remember just now?
I didn't remember anything about that guy.
About Blaze? Would that guy happen to be Blaze?
Darn it! Oh, so this is the difference between me and someone who earned his prosecutor title.
I've been wanting to ask you, why did you become a prosecutor?
What does it matter? I'm not fit to be a prosecutor anyways.
Wait and see.
Say something!
You must have some reason for choosing this path, right?
No, it's not like that. It wasn't anything special. I became a prosecutor for a really insignificant reason.
Really?
I knew it.
Wait and see.
It was just a personal reason.
Just like you, I too became a prosecutor for a personal reason.
Huh? Is that true? But you're a really successful prosecutor. I'm sure that Pops, the PIC chairman, would have been more proud of you than me.
You wanted your father's approval. I see. So you wanted your father's approval.
Oh, I thought that if I become the best prosecutor, he'd be proud of me. That's why I just wanted to help out Pops as much as I could.
Would you happen to be protecting your father?
Well, I don't have any reason to protect someone like him.
Didn't you want to help your father? Didn't you want to help out your father as much as you could?
Just once. I only wanted to be useful to Pops just this once. That way, I could help him regain his reputation.
I think you mean reputation. You seem to be mixing up your words again. The word you're looking for is reputation.
Huh? No one's ever told me that before.
Your father, who has strayed from his path, continues to add to his crimes. Even knowing that, do you truly want things to stay the way they are?
But in that case, just what am I supposed to do?
You should triumph over your father, who has treated you like a fool. You must stop Blaze before he commits another crime.
I never thought of it that way. I want to triumph over Pops! Somehow it seems he has calmed down once again. Now's my chance to ask him about Blaze's secret. I will give Sebastian the courage to stand up to his father. What is Blaze and Patricia's connection? Was there some connection between your father and Patricia Rowland? I'm sorry, I don't really know. Every tiny bit helps. Can you remember anything at all? I think sometimes they would interact with each other during work, but... Was there something else? But, is there something else on your mind? Apparently, Pops is the one who recommended Roland to be the warden. Oh? Was there a reason for Blaze to recommend her? Probably because, unlike me, Pops actually cares about her. This is not time to be jealous. Wait and see. Well, Pops has known her since he first became the chief prosecutor, after all. But what was he like when he was the chief prosecutor? Oh, Pops was amazing! He looked over every single piece of evidence that went through the prosecutor's office. He looked over every single piece of evidence. This could be a major clue. Where is the evidence for the trial? It seems that the evidence regarding Patricia Rowland never made it to trial. It's the duty of a prosecutor to watch over the evidence. Did you take care of it properly? That's not it! Just listen to what I have to say! You listen to what I have to say. Wait and see. I thought I would keep it in the safest place I knew. What have I done? He seems to have become unsettled again. I suppose I should lend him a hand. Did you give the evidence to Blaze? The place you thought would be safest. Would that have been in Blaze the Best's hands? He told me that it would be safer if he took care of the evidence. I'm sorry, but he has betrayed your trust in the worst way possible. Pops, why would he want to hide the evidence? To make you a laughingstock. Well, maybe I'm sure that's the reason too. Blaze's objective was to have Warden Rowland found not guilty by obscuring the truth. Sebastian, you were used by your father. Ah! It's possible that Blaze the Best has the evidence with him. Furthermore, we still have no idea where John is. I must return to my investigation post-haste, however. This is all my fault! What am I going to do now? Seeing him like this, I just can't leave him be. He is still suffering in the gap between his ideal and reality. He will never move on until he figures out how to live his own life. Sebastian is about to face his greatest trial, which unfortunately we'll have to hold that great trial into the next video because I'm going slightly over. I thought I would finish this before we went over, but it's not happening, so we'll save it for the next video. Bye bye!